You guys are gonna be my friends. You guys are gonna grow me some food. Hear me? Hear me? Do y'all of you hear me?
Are you giving your plants a pet talk? Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Do you think they know your name now?
Yeah. Yep. Now, you hear us? You hear me? You guys are gonna grow me some plants. You guys, and you guys, and you guys. Hey, you guys just grown. You never got time. So, you guys are gonna stay in there for about 70, 50 years.
70, 50 years? Hey guys, it's Michelle here with Magnolia Grove Homestead. I just got back home from doing all the cleaning and the work that I had to do today, and me and the kids came out and we're checking on everything in the garden and the chicks. We'll let them come out in their little playground as we call it. But I just wanted to kind of check in with you guys and let you know what is going on out here. So this weekend, which today's Wednesday evening, so hopefully by Saturday or Sunday I'll be able to show you our new raised bed. So if you can see here, we have the chicken coop, and it's not going to allow us to lay out the beds like we had originally anticipated. So what we're going to have to do is, we've got this bed and it's about 18 or 20 feet long by 5 feet wide. We're going to have to come back that way, like an L shape, and put the other bed, just so that they'll fit, because otherwise we'd have to make a really short bed to fit between the chicken coop and the end of this bed. And I will have probably just one arched trellis this year, which is not what I had anticipated on having, but I've been looking up some other really cool options to do stuff, and so I think it's gonna be okay. I might be gifting some plants just because I think I might have started too much stuff, but that's okay. Everybody likes free stuff, right? Here are the chicks, y'all. Look at how big they got. They're so stinking cute. Hey, chickies. Hello. What you doing? You girls hanging out? Huh? Are we learning how to be chickens? Oh, they're so cute. Y'all, I apologize if the volume and stuff is not right. I don't have a microphone or anything. I'm just straight up on my cell phone out here, trying to shoot something before I go in and do dinner. But I wanted y'all to see kind of what we got going on. So we'll start at the raised bed and just go around and see what I've got planted so far. Not a whole lot has changed. So that's the long-standing spinach. Sorry guys. That is lettuce. These bigger ones are cabbages. These first 4 are kohlrabi, and then the rest of these are cabbages. The smaller ones are the ones that I started from seed. These are the bigger cabbages that I had purchased from the store because I wasn't sure that mine were going to do good, and look how good they're doing. I'm so proud of them. These are the broccolis that I purchased from the store, and they're doing good. But my ones that I started from seed are doing great too. So this is the long line of arugula right here. These are our onions. And that's all we've got in the raised bed. And then over here we have the peas. Over here at these bedposts and whatnot, we have the peas that are almost ready for some twine or something. But these are the sugar snap peas. These are the Baker Creek magnolia peas, and then these are Burpiana early peas. So they're all doing so good. They're getting really big. They're trying to reach for stuff. I need to get some twine. I need to get some twine out here so that they can reach. Lord Cole, what are you doing, honey? You can't have a chicken. Baby, they'll run away. You just have to watch them. You'll be calm. Well, how about when we go back in, we can take a chicken? Never in my life did I think that I would have chickens and children who wanted to play with the chickens in my backyard. Pretty awesome. God's good all the time, y'all. We're gonna walk right over here. My potatoes in my 5-gallon buckets, y'all, I have a plan. They are not gonna be able to stay in these buckets. They are getting way too big. Take a look at this. There is not a ton of room in some of these buckets for these potatoes. I'm gonna cover them back up, but I have another plan to like up pot them and give them some more space to grow because they are in desperate need of room. They're doing too good. And then over here we have the Jupiter beets. That is the broccoli that I started. Yeah, that's the broccoli that I started from seed. I have got to do something with that because that is going to be a hot mess in just a couple of weeks. That is dino kale that we started from seed. This is the Swiss chard right here that Cole started. And these are radishes and dino kale. I have already harvested a couple of radishes. Oh, that true pollen. I've already harvested a couple of radishes. I even harvested a couple of my carrots just because I'm nosy and I'm impatient and I wanted to know what they were doing. So I pulled them. It's okay. You can harvest them anytime. You don't get as much bang for your buck, so to speak, because you're harvesting them very small. They can grow a whole lot bigger than I let them, but it's okay. I got plenty more growing. And you can, it's still not too late to even go out in the garden bed, and I might do that when I get everything else started. Just go out there in the garden bed and see what all I can just, you know, pop in little holes and stuff to fill in spaces. These are the seedlings that I've got going. Some of them don't look great, and then some of them do. So these are a bunch of different, like this is little finger eggplant, shooting star eggplant, Snow's Fancy pickling cucumber, muncher cucumbers. My cucamelons started, but then they died. So I think I'm just going to direct sow some in a container or something and see. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I really want to try them. I've got more seeds, so I'm going to direct sow some probably. And then some of my tomatoes, like, do y'all see this? I don't understand. These things have been outside. So I heard before that if it's like moldy looking on top of the soil, that it's because it's not getting good airflow. But this is their third day coming outside being hardened off. So I don't understand why they would not be getting good airflow. I don't know. They're like just drying up in the pots. I'm not excited about that, but what can you do? That beefsteak is doing good. That's just a couple San Marzanos that look good. The rest of them are just like, wah wah. I don't know what's going on with them. All of these, this one has popped up. This is a, what is it? A beefsteak. But the one that I had originally died. So, I don't know. I bought this deal from the nursery, and I was waiting until we got the other garden bed going, but I think I'm just going to stick it in this one on the end somewhere, and just try to avoid it when I plant everything else. These are doing pretty decent. This is the California Wonder red bell peppers. This is a tomato plant. If y'all remember that video I made about buying plants from the nursery and whatnot, well, my daughter left this big old tomato plant outside and it froze. So we're trying to see if we could build more soil up the stem, if it would grow new roots, but I highly doubt it. But we're experimenting with it because, I mean, what's it gonna hurt? This is the only chocolate pepper that has sprouted so far. All these are the lilac bell peppers that have sprouted, and these I am so excited about. Let me walk around here. This is the early golden crookneck squash. This guy needs something to grow on like ASAP because he is just so top heavy. I was trying to wait until we got the trellis going to plant that, but I don't know. None of my my okra and things have sprouted. Cantaloupe, zucchini, none of those have done anything so far. These here are a lot of different. Look at that. They're just so heavy. I got to do something different. This is not working. These are the bumblebee seedlings, Jarman Johnson, Cherokee purples. These are the black beauties and the large barred boar. These right here, these are those little orange hat tomatoes that I told y'all they only grow about 4 to 6 inches high at their peak. So they're perfect for little pots or indoor things, or you know, tomato plants for people who don't really do the whole extensive garden, but they can at least grow something fresh. These are the foxglove sprouts, which they're poisonous, and I'm not real sure where I'm going to plant them. I might plant them like along the back of the property line or something, but I don't really want to put them up here. All of these are cucumbers that need a trellis, like yesterday. They're doing really good. I've got a lot of different cucumbers to grow, but they need to be growing on something. And then this stuff I thought for sure was just dead. I thought my daughter had killed it for real. This is sage, but we found this new little sprout today. And then this is rosemary, and we have 2 little sprouts of rosemary that just decided to pop up. So that's pretty neat. I'm going to grab my bowl of harvested stuff here and take y'all around front and just show you what's going on up front. So let's walk around to the front yard. Now I had everything kind of bunched together when we were getting frost or cooler nights. Right now our nights are not supposed to get below 50 degrees. But I had everything bunched together, that way I could cover it up during those colder nights. But I'll just show you real quick what we got going on up here. So my lettuces, I just harvested all this from these lettuces. We pulled 2 radishes for dinner tonight. These are the colorful carrots. Something got into that pot. I don't know whether it was a cat or what, but something got into there and destroyed over half of those little seedlings. But these are the Denver half-long carrots, so I'm hoping it's not a complete loss. And then there's more Jupiter beets back there in the back. I have went to the nursery or plant sales or whatever and found a few other things, and I have a video coming up I'm so excited to share with y'all, but I can't tell you about it yet because I haven't done it yet. But I have a plan for some of these things that you'll see potted around places. Like all this bought stuff. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I bought the lamb's ear, these flowers. This is oregano. And y'all look at this variegated sage. I mean, is that not just gorgeous? It's gorgeous. This here is a pepper. Oh, California Wonder pepper. And then this is some more parsley. And these are my little flowers here. Strawberries I have a plan for. This is a tomato plant that I bought just a start, and I'm gonna take some of those suckers and root them. This lettuce here, can y'all look at that? And this Swiss chard over here, I bought those from a nursery. I had heard different things about this nursery, so I went, and that was about the two best things I found. And they have died, which they weren't doing great anyway. I shouldn't even spent my money on them. So I don't have high hopes for those. But anyway, it's fine because I've got these other ones going. They're doing good. But I just remind y'all to be mindful of what you're paying for, because that was a waste of my money. I've only had them for 2 days sitting out here, and they've been watered, and they just keep dying. And then out here in the little kiddie pool thing, I still have my herbs, so rosemary, parsley, lavender, and cilantro. Now I harvested some cilantro, a couple sprigs of rosemary, a couple things of parsley for dinner tonight. And then the purple kale, I harvested some of the bottom leaves just so it would know that it needs to continue producing fruit. I'm just going to mix those up tonight in our salad. But I want to talk to y'all about something, because I have no idea what this thing is in my yard. So when we bought this property, there was this really big bush. And it had these things on it, like pods. They almost kind of look like coffee beans or peanuts or something. I don't know what it is. But we had a bad storm that came through, and all of like the dead branch stuff that was on top of it completely fell over. I mean, it just completely fell over in the yard. So we picked that stuff up, but then underneath of that was this green stuff. So I'm thinking it pruned itself and it's gonna come back. I just don't know what it is. Do y'all know what that is? I have no earthly idea. It is some kind of bush, and it got really tall and really wide, and I don't see any of those little pod things that it put off. There's one. So it puts off these little pod looking things on its branches. That's what I seen when we bought the house. It was like the end of fall last year, and it was covered in these little pod things. I have no clue what it is. I'm glad that it's coming back, because I'm hoping that with these videos and people watching, maybe somebody can tell me what the heck this thing is. It's obviously a perennial because it's coming back. It's a self-pruning bush because it looked really, really dead on top, and then it decided that it wanted to live again. So, like, all that, it was like a huge pile. of just dead looking branch stuff that just fell on the ground. And we had that bad storm, and now, I don't know, that was like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And now it's like coming back all pretty and green, and I'm really excited about it, but I don't know what the heck it is. Mr. Curious George, that is his name. This is my bee, wherever he just went. He likes to hang out here on the patio and see what I'm doing. He's very nosy, very curious about what I'm doing. There he is. See? He ain't going anywhere. Lord. Alright, so out here on the patio, I just wanted to show y'all again real quick. There's not a whole lot of going on out here, but this is the garlic that I started on that different video. These are some tomato starts that I purchased from the nursery when I went. Because my San Marzanos weren't doing too great, and I really wanted some paste tomatoes. So these are Romas that are doing good. They've been outside. I've been putting them outside every day, except last night I left them completely outside, and they did fine. That little leaf is drying up. They need to go in something a lot deeper. These are the carrots that I bought. These are the Bonnie Foodie Fresh carrots. Baby carrots. Y'all, I am nosy and curious and impatient, and I've never grown carrots before, so I picked a couple of these the other day, and they were just so cute. So I think, I mean, these are pretty thick. I think I'm gonna grab another one just to have on my salad. Let's pick this one. He's in the middle. I try to separate their leaves because I don't want to mess them up, but y'all can see. Look at that. They're so stinking cute. Now the package thing says baby carrots. I don't know how big they'll actually get, so I don't know if I'm really picking them too soon or what, but they're so adorable. And I dipped them in ranch dressing the other day, and they look so good. And y'all, if you didn't know, you can cut up carrot leaves too and put them in your salads. So all this is about to get chopped and diced and all that stuff after I rinse it off, and I'm fixing to make me a dang good salad from right here in my backyard, my front yard, and on my patio. I don't know about y'all, but to me, there's just something that is really freeing about being able to come outside and harvest the food that you grew in your own yard, and you know what is in it. You know how it was grown. You seen that food start from seed or a started plant or whatever, but like small on up to a harvestable food. And to me, it's like that's just the nature of gardening, and I hope that that is where our culture is going. I feel like it's very important for us to, as a community, as a country, to take control back over the food that we eat. And I know that I won't be able to grow probably not even 25%, honestly, of our food here this year. But what I don't grow, I plan to source from other local gardeners and farmers markets and whatnot. I just really, I feel like last year was a big eye-opener for a lot of people. And we really found out that our food system, food sourcing, whatever you want to call it, is not very stable. It's not very dependable, and it's not good. I think a lot of people have started researching, you know, big gardening, big agriculture, and found out that it's not sustainable, guys. And so I hope that with these videos and mine and other people's, you know, I watch other people's videos. I get inspiration, tips, tricks, whatever, from other people. I don't try to act like I know everything because I know I don't. But I hope that in some way this channel and channels like this will inspire you to go out and just do it. Just buy something and put it in some dirt and see what happens. If you are a new gardener, or if you have never gardened, if you're in the spot where you feel like, oh Lord, I'm in town, or I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have the space, whatever. Guys, you can grow stuff in like almost no space. And you can contribute in some small way to taking control over your food production and consumption, and just really kind of fighting back against big agriculture and against these big companies who just go plant whatever genetically modified thing that they feel like they can throw on the grocery store shelf. And for so many people, it has become a way of life to just not even think about taking any control over that or over your own food sourcing, and just, oh well, food comes from the grocery store. That's kind of where our culture had gotten, and Lord, I hope that it changes, because it's not sustainable, and it's not good, and it's not healthy for us. So anyway, I hope that you guys were inspired, enjoyed this little tour. I know there's not a ton going on yet, but there will be. So until next time, I will have another awesome video uploaded by this weekend. You don't want to miss it. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make sure you click the little bell. Don't miss the notifications when I upload this video, because you don't want to miss it, especially not if you are a small space beginner gardener. I promise you, it's going to be awesome. I'll see y'all later. Thanks. Have a good day. God bless.